Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Apayah, Apagataha. Apagataha means it gone. Apayaha means some danger. Apayah, Apagataha. Some danger has gone. It has gone. That is the meaning of that title. Sarveshwarapure kashchana Bhuswami asit. Bhuswami. I said Bhuswami is like a small village king, or he can be a landlord also. So in the Sarveshpura, there was some landlord. Tasya karyalaye Veerbhadraha nama yuvakaha karyam karoti sma. So in his office, karyalaye, Veerbhadraha, in that name, yuvakaha, an young person, karyam karoti sma. He was doing some job. Ekada Bhuswami Veerbhadram karyanimitam anyam gramam preshitavan. Once the Bhuswami sent the Veerbhadra on some job, Karya Nimittam, on some job. Anyam Gramam, some other village, he sent. Veerbhadraha Sayankalat Purvameva Gamyasthanam Praptavyam iti Chintayanne Vegena Gachati Sma. And Veerbhadra Sayankalat Purvameva, before evening time, Gamyasthanam. Gamyasthanam means destination, the place which is to be gone. That is destination. Praptavyam iti chintayan. So before evening, I should get into that place like that. Vegena gacchati sma. So he was going very fast. Tavata, okay. Veerbhadraha yada aranyamargena gachan asit tavata eva megha garjana sahitaha vrishtihi arabdha. Vrishtihi arabdha. So vrishtihi ikaranta strilinga shabda. So arabdha. This is iktanta shabda. That is also in strilinga. Veerbhadraha yada aranyamargena gachan asit. When he was going through the forest route, by that time, Tavata Megha Garjana Sahita Vrishtihi. The rain with so much of thunder and roaring. Megha Garjanam means roaring of the thunder. So Veerbhadraha Tataha Agre Gantum Nashaktavan. So he was unable to go further. Sharirasya Ardratam Nivarayitum Ichanne Saha Paritaha Drishtavan. Ardratra means the wet condition. Seeing the wet condition of the body, Nivarayatum means to stop, to protect. He looked here and there, Paritaha, looked around. Taditaha prakashe tena tatra kanichana grihani drishtani. Taditaha means lightning. So in the shine of the lightning, he saw some houses, kanichana grihani, some houses he saw. Veerbhadraha Davanne Kinchana Puratana Griham Praptavan Dwarashabdam Kritavancha. So he ran and got some old house and knocked the door. Tada Kaschit Vriddaha Panguhu Dwaram Udghatya Buktavan. Then some old Panguhu means lame person is some old person. He opened the door and told Bhavani Vrishtiya Ardraha iti manye. I think you are wet or drenched in the rain. Antaha agachatu. You come inside. Like that old man told. Na tavadardraha iti vadanne Veerbhadraha. And he said, no, I am not that much wet. Like that saying. Grihasya antaha gadavan Veerbhadraha. So Veerbhadra went inside the house. Vriddaha Veerbhadram prishtavan. And the old man asked Veerbhadra, Mahan andhakaraha mahati vrishtiraphi. Mahati vrishtihi api. So vrishtiraphi. Very mahana andhakaraha means it is very dark and it is very mahati andhakara. Mahan andhakaraha. Andhakaraha akaranta pullingaha. So mahan is the visheshanam. Vrishtihi ikaranta strilingaha. So mahati is the visheshanam. Means it's a huge rain or great rain and great darkness. Idanim kutra gacchati bhavane iti. Where are you going now? Like that he asked. Tada Virabhadraha uktavan. Then Virabhadra told, Aham Sarveshwarapurasya Bhuswaminaha Karmakaraha. I am a servant of Sarveshwarapura landlord. Tasya grihe aham rakshakaha asmi. I am God in his house. Bhuswaminaha kanishtaha putraha matulasya grihe sthitaha marjaraha eva avashyakaha iti vadanne bhojanamapi tyaktva rodanam kritavan. So this is one statement he is making. Bhuswaminaha kanishtaha putraha, the youngest son of the landlord, Matulasya grihe sthitaha marjaraha eva avashyakaha. The cat available in the uncle's house. I want that only. Iti vadan, saying so, bhojanamapi tyaktva rodanam kritavan. And he is not eating and he is crying. Ataha tam marjaram anetum aham prasthitaha. So I started to collect that cat from uncle's house. Yatat shrutva sa vrittaha uchchaihi hasannu uktavan. Then that old man, he laughed out loudly. Bhavantu yuvakaha asti. You are a young person. Bhavataha vayaha panchavimshati varshatmakam syat. And your age may be 25 years. Bhavata khadgadikam grahitva rajya rakshanam maharajasya rakshanadikam cha karaniyam. By you taking this sword and all, you should either protect the country or you should protect the king. Bhavantu marjaradinam anveshanam kurvanasti. But you are doing searching of some marjaradinam, means some cat and all. Kidrishaha vichitraha bhavane iti. You are what type of this person you are? Kidrishaha vichitraha bhavan means what type of person you are. That is only the literal meaning. Vichitraha means something peculiar, unable to get some clarity, idea. Kimuttaram vaktavyam iti ajanan. And not knowing what to say, that Virabhadraha mukham avanamaya maunam stitavan. So he looked down. Avanamaya means like Namati, you bend your neck down and salute somebody. Similarly, he dropped his head and or looked down, and the Maunam Stitava. He stayed silent. Tada saha vrittaha eva punaha prishtava. Then that old man again asked, Bhavatu, okay, let it be. Masati purvam asmin rajye ya daruna khatana pravritta tasyaha vishaye janativa bhavane iti. So masat purvam means before a month. Asmin rajye, in our country, ya daruna ghatana. Daruna means some severe. Some severe or very some damaging, very severe. Like that incidents. Do you know? Am janami Maharajaha yada samudra viharartam gatavan tada naukayaha apaghatena bahavaha janaha maranam praptavantaha iti vartatu sarvaihi jnata eva asti. Yes, I know. When king went for going around the samudra viharartam, vihara means simply to pass time. Like vana vihara means to go around. Samudra vihara means to travel around the samudra. Naukayaha apaghatena, by the accident of the ship. Bahavaha janaha maranam praptavantaha. Many people died. Like that I heard the news. Ritayatasyaha anya kapi ghatana pravritta va iti ascharyena prishtavan Virabhadraha. And Virabhadra asked, other than this, is there any other news? Like that he asked the old man. Tada vrittaha uktavan. Then that old man told, Tarhi itopi adhikam vishayam bhavan na janati iti manye. That means you don't know more than that. Vadami shrunotu. Okay, let me say, you listen. Maharajasya eka eva putri. So he is telling something. Only one daughter of the Maharaja. Tasyaha nama Alaka iti. And her name is Alaka, like that. यः तां परिणेष्यति सः एव एतस्य राज्यस्य महाराजः भविष्यति. He who marries her, he only becomes king of this country. इदानीं सा एकां प्रकटनं कृतवती अस्ति यत् मया पृच्छमानानां त्रयाणां प्रश्नानामपि एकमेव तृप्तिकरम् उत्तरं यः वदति तमेव परिणेष्यामि इति. इदानीं नौ इदानीं means now. सा एकं प्रकटनं कृतवती. का that राजकुमारी एकं प्रकटनं कृतवती. One announcement she made. यत् मया पृच्छमानानां त्रयाणां प्रश्नानाम् अपि, for all the three questions of me, एकमेव तृप्तिकरम् उत्तरम्. Only one answer which suits all the question and satisfactorily. He who says, I marry him only. Like that means all intelligent persons only can do that. Yaha samadhanakaram uttaram na dadati tam sa makarebhyaha akara rupena dadati iti. And if someone who can't give answer, means satisfying answer, then he shall be given to crocodile as food. यतादृशान् विषयान् भवान् कथं जानाति इति आश्चर्येण पृष्टवान् वीरभद्रः. वीरभद्र asked that old man, how do you know all these things? तदा वृद्धः उक्तवान्. Then the old man told, अहं महाराजस्य अङ्गरक्षकत्वेन 15 वर्षाणि यावत् कार्यं कृतवान् अस्मि. So for 15 years I worked as bodyguard to the king. एकस्य रथस्य अपघाते अहं महाराजं रक्षितुम् उद्युक्तः. So in one rathasya apagata means accident of that chariot, like car accident, accident of chariot. I tried to protect the king. किन्तु दौर्भाग्यवशात् तदा मम एकः पादः एव नष्टः. But out of misfortune, I lost one of my leg. That is why he is Pangu. स्वग्रामस्य अभिमानेन मम शेषायुष्यम् अत्र यापयन् अस्मि. So out of affection and attraction towards my village, I am spending my Sesha Ayushyam, means leftover life. Mama kechana karmakaraha santi. And some of my servants are there. ते महाराज संबंधी विषयान् तदा तदा मां सूचयन्ति. Those people inform me the news of the king. Means they are working in some or through some means they collect, like that we can take. Maharaja Sambandhi Vishayan. The matters connected with the king. They just inform me. मार्जारादि विषये चिंतनं परित्यज्य भवान् राजधानीं गच्छतु. So the old man is advising Veerabhadra, you forget about that cat and all, you go to capital. Parishramena Rajakumaryaha dushkaryam sthagayatu iti. Parishramena, by your hard work, Rajakumaryaha dushkaryam, this bad act of the princess, you stop it. Sthagayatu means you stop it. Because if someone cannot give answer, he is killed indirectly. तदा वीरभद्रः भोः कृपया आशिष अनुगृह्णातु अहम् इदानीमेव राजधानीं गच्छामि इति उक्तवान्. Then Veerabhadra told that old man, please bless me, I shall go now itself. साधुवस्त भवतः धैर्यं प्रशंसनीयमिति वृद्धः प्रीत्या वीरभद्रम् उक्तवान्. And Veerabhadra was that old man told, very good, I like you like that. Your courage is to be appreciated. Like that he just out of affection, he told Veerabhadra. Anantara dine Veerabhadraha Rajadhanim prati prasthitah. And on the next day, Veerabhadra started towards the Rajadhani. So we can see the picture also. This Veerabhadra is taken with the blindfolded to some location. Okay. सायंकाले सः राजभवनं प्राप्तवान्. अहं राजकुमार्याः प्रश्नानाम् उत्तरं दातुम् आगतः अस्मि इति राजकुमार्याः सेविकाम् उक्तवान् च. So evening he reached the palace and he told the servants, I came here to tell the answers of the princess. योग्यम् उत्तरं यदि न वदति तर्हि किं भविष्यति इति भवान् जानाति वा इति पृष्टवती राजकुमार्याः सेविका. So the servant, the maid of the princess, they asked, do you know what shall happen if you don't give the proper answer? Makharanam ahara rupena mama arpanam bhavet iti janami aham iti nirbhayam muktavan Veerabhadra. So I shall be food of a crocodile. Like that I know, like that, with courage or without fear, he answered. तदा उभे सेविके आगत्य वीरभद्रस्य नेत्रद्वयं वस्त्रेण बद्धवत्यौ. So two of the servant maids, they came and they blindfolded Veerabhadra. तमेकं प्रकोष्ठं नीत्वा उक्तवत्यौ इदानीं नेत्रे बन्धनवस्त्रं अपनयतु इति. So they took him to a room and told, now you remove that cloth. वीरभद्रः यदा नेत्रस्य वस्त्रम् अपनीतवान् तदा पुरतः सिंहासने उपविष्टां राजकुमारीम् अलकां दृष्टवान्. So when he removed that cloth, he saw the princess sitting on the throne. यद्यपि तस्याः सौन्दर्यम् अपूर्वं तथापि तस्याः मुखे विषादः स्पष्टं दृश्यते स्म. So even though she was looking very beautiful, but she had some sadness on her face, which can be seen spashtam, means very clearly. Veerabhadram drishtva alaka nirasa bhavena uktavati. So seeing Veerabhadra, Alaka told in a very dull way, Akashasya apekshaya api vishalam kim, samudra apekshaya api gabhiram kim, navanitasya apekshaya api mridu kim. So she asked three questions. Akashasya apekshaya vishalam kim, which is bigger than sky. Samudra apekshayapi gabhiram kim, which is deeper than ocean. Navanitasya apekshaya mridu kim, which is softer than butter. Yetesham trayanam api prashnanam ekamev uttaram vaktavyam bhavata. By you, for all these three questions, only one answer is to be given. And that should fit as the right answer for all the three questions. Veerabhadraha mahata ascharyeena alakam pashyenne stri hridayam iti uttaram muktva. Hey, and he just said that the answer for all the three questions is stri hridayam, means the heart of the lady. Hey Rajakumari, कीदृशाः अल्पाः प्रश्नाः एते? What type of very silly questions? यदि परीक्षा करणीया इति अस्ति तर्हि इतोपि कठिनाः प्रश्नाः खलु प्रष्टव्याः भवत्या इति उक्तवान्. So if you have to examine, then you should ask still hard questions, very difficult questions, Tada Alaka uktavati. Then the princess Alaka told, Aham yadi swatantra syat tarihi yatadrishan prashnan na pricheyam. If I am independent, free, I won't ask such question. Ekaha dushtaha madvara yetat karayannasti. One bad person is doing all this through me. Samadhanam yadrisham va bhavatu saha triptaha na bhavati. And whatever may be the answer, he doesn't get satisfied. Prashnanam uttaram datum ye agachanti tani saha makarebhyaha dadati. And whoever comes to give answer, he gives that person to the crocodile. Ataha bhavane makarasya aharaha bhavishyati eva iti. So you shall be food of crocodile, like that. Anukshanam Veerabhadraha kopena mushtim pradarshayanu uktava. So immediately the Veerabhadra, out of anger, showing his fist, he told, Hey Rajakumari, hey princess, saha dushtaha kaha. Who is that bad person? So you can see in the picture, he is looking at that Rajakumari. Who is that bad person? Iti vadatu. Means you tell who is that bad person who is doing all this through you. Saha yavatva shaktiman bhavatu kshane eva tam marayishyami iti. Whatever way he shall be strong, I shall kill him immediately. Bhavane samartaha buddhimaniva cha drishyate iti vadanti Rajakumari atmana maharajena cha kidrishi vishama paristhitihi prapta asti iti vaktum uddikta abhavat. So the princess was feeling somewhat relieved. Bhavane samartaha buddhimaniva cha drishyate. It looks like you are intelligent and you are a very strong, capable person. So, Atmana Maharajena cha, and saying so by herself and by the king, Kidrishi Vishama Paristhitihi, what type of difficult condition? Vishama Paristhitihi means some extreme difficult situation. They are locked in, prapta. They got into some trouble. So, what type of troublesome situation they are in? Like that, she started explaining. Vaktum Mudyukta. She started to explain. Abhavat. Ekasmat masat purvam aham pitra saha samudra viharartam gatavati asam. So, if you remember that old man, when this Veerabhadra was trenched in rain, when he reached that old man's house, he told 1 month before the king went with some people and so many people died like that. That story she is telling. Ekasmat masat purvam, before a month. Aham pitra saha samudra viharartam gatavati asam. I went to go around some samudra places. Means just to pass time, like boating. We can say like that. Samudra vihara means like boating and spending time. I went along with the father. Tasmin samaye senapatihi Kruravarma api tatra asit. At that time, the chief of the military, Krurapatihi, that is his name, he was also there. Naukayaha chalakaha sarve api Kruravarmanaha atmiyaha eva. And all the people who were in the boat assisting, driving, they all belongs to Kruravarma. Senapatihi Duruddeshena eva tatra agatavan asti iti tesham paraspara vartalapa shravanat maya jnatam. So I came to know from the conversation of this Senapati and all the assistants in the ship that he came there with some bad idea or cruel idea. Te naukamu ekasya laghut dvipasya samipam nitavantaha. So they took that boat or ship, everything is nauka only. So they took it to some nearby small island. Kruravarma ekasyam guhayam maharajam bandhane stapayitva Rajakumari mam Rajabhavanam pratyanitavan. So what that military chief did, he placed the king in a cave, guhayam. In a cave, he kept in that island Rajakumarim mam stapayitva. Rajakumarim mam. Rajakumari means I am the princess. Me, the princess, like that. She is telling. He took me back to the Raja Bhavanam, the palace. Anantaram saha pramada vashat nauka samudre nimagna. And he started spreading a news. Out of some mistake or accident, the boat got, nimagna, means it immersed in water. Vayam Maharajam Rakshitum na Shaktaha. We were unable to protect the king. राजकुमारीं केवलं रक्षितुं शक्ताः इति राज्ये सर्वत्र प्रचारं कृतवान्. So we could only protect the princess, not the prince, not the king. And the ship, they fallen in the ship got on some accident. It just immersed in the samudra, ocean. इदानीं सः प्रश्नत्रयं निर्माय ये उत्तरं दातुम् आगच्छन्ति तान् मकरेभ्यः अर्पयति. So we can understand now he is asking all the intelligent people to come to die, because they can ask question. The people who are intelligent, they will ask a question. So he is making a trap, like the Rajakumari will marry a person who answers 3 questions. But whatever answers they give, he is killing them. Ante mam pariniya swayam raja bhavitum ichchati. And in the end, he wants to marry me and to become the king. ह्यः रात्रौ बहुकालं मम निद्रा न आगता इति कारणतः अहम् उद्यानं गतवती आसम्. Yesterday night, because of not getting sleep for a long time, I went to garden. तत्र सेनापतिः स्वस्य आत्मीयेन सेवकेन दुष्टबुद्धिना सह सम्भाषणं कुर्वन् आसीत्. So he was talking with one close associate of Senapati. His name is Dushtabuddhiः. एकस्य गुल्मस्य पृष्ठतः स्थित्वा अहं तयोः सम्भाषणं श्रुतवती. So I stood behind some bushes. I listened to their conversation. सेनापतिः दुष्टबुद्धिं वदन् आसीत्. Senapati was telling to the दुष्टबुद्धि, श्वः प्रातः भवान् समुद्रमध्यस्थं द्वीपं गच्छतु. श्वः प्रातः means tomorrow morning. समुद्रमध्यस्थं द्वीपं, the island which is in the midst of the ocean. भवान् गच्छतु, you go. तत्र ये रक्षणकार्ये निरताः भवन्ति तान् उद्दिश्य अपायः अपगतः इति संकेतवाक्यं वदतु. And there rakshanakarya, in the duty of protection, so safeguarding that king, whoever is there, you tell them apayah apagatah iti sanketa vakyam, means code word. Tada te bhavata saha maharajam preshayishyanti, then they will send the king with you. ततः प्रत्यागमन समये नौका यदा समुद्र मध्ये भविष्यति तदा भवान् महाराजं समुद्रे पातयतु. So while coming, when the ship or the boat is in the midst of the samudra, you just fell the king in the water. परश्वः उत्तमे मुहूर्ते अहं राजकुमारीं परिणीय सिंहासनारोहणं में करिष्यामि. Day after tomorrow, on a good occasion, I will marry the princess and I will climb the throne. मम साहाय्यं कृतवन्तं भवन्तं मन्त्रिपदव्यां सेनापतिपदव्यां वा नियोजयिष्यामि इति. So I will appoint you in the minister or the Senadipati post who helped me. Like that he told. Yevamasti madhiya stitihi. So the princess is telling, she listened to the conversation, and this is how is my condition. Madhiya stitihi, my status. Agre kim karaniyam ityeva na nyayate. Iti sa katham uttavati Rajakumari. So Rajakumari said, now I don't know what to do next, like that. Aho, deshadrohita kruravarmanaha. And what type of this deshadroham means not patriotic to our country, like that. Yatadrishan api yesha bhumihi dharati khalu iti tu mahadaschariyakaram. Mahat ascharyakaram mahadaschariyakaram iti uktavan Veerabhadra. Such a type of people who are very cruel, who can kill the king himself. Because in earlier days, the king is treated equal to God, like that. So who can do such a person also, Yesha Bhumihi Dharati, means the Mother Earth is holding or accommodating such people also. Like that, it is very wonder. Saha Kruravarma Nararupi Rakshasaha. And that Kruravarma is a Rakshasa in the form of a human. Adya Sayankala Samaye Saha Makarebhyaha Bhavantam Arpayatum Atra Agamishyati. So today evening he will come here to give to crocodile. भवान् इदानीम् एव इतः गत्वा अपाय निवारणार्थं कमपि उपायं चिन्तयतु. So now itself you go and try to think some idea to avoid the danger. Apaya means danger. Nivarana means to stop, avoid. Apaya nivaranartham means to avoid the danger. सायं क्रूरवर्मा यदा आगमिष्यति तदा अहं वदामि यत् उत्तरं तृप्तिकरं न जातमिति यदा ज्ञातं तदा भवान् गवाक्षमार्गेण पलायनं कृतवान् इति. So I will tell when he comes. Gavakshamarga means some door like, window like. Through that he escaped like that. Avilambena gacchadu bhavane iti uktavati alaka. So you go without delaying like that. Like Gavaksha means like some door only. It is like we have in the cow shed some doors like we can get out after. अनन्तरक्षणे एव वीरभद्रः गवाक्षमार्गेण बहिः गत्वा उद्यानम् अतिक्रम्य समुद्रतीरं प्राप्तवान्. So on the very next moment, he just jumped out of that window like and reached the Samudra Tiram, crossing the garden. अनन्तरदिने उषःकाले एव सः कस्मैश्चित् धीवराय प्रभूतं धनं दत्त्वा तस्य साहाय्येन राजबन्धनस्थलं द्वीपं प्राप्तवान् वीरभद्रः. So on the next day, he gave some huge sum to some Dhivaraha. Dhivara means that fisherman. And somehow he reached that king's, where the king is kept or hijacked and kept arrested. He reached that island. Yada Veerabhadraha Dvipe Mahat, I'm sorry, Yada Veerabhadraha Dvipe Padam Arpitavan, तदा महांतम उष्णीशं धृतवान् कश्चन धृतकायः पुरुषः हस्तेन खड्गं गृहीत्वा वीरभद्र समीपम् आगत्य अये का भवान् समुद्रचोरः वा भवान् किमर्थम् अत्र आगमनम् इति दर्पमिश्रितस्वरेण पृष्टवान्. So when Veerabhadra came to that, when he placed the padam means foot, when he placed his feet on the Dvipa island, then immediately somebody who came, Ushnisham means turban, headgear. In English we say headgear, but it is not headgear. It is like turban, like the Sikh people in India, they are wearing turban. Or that olden times, the scholars, they used to have turban, like in Karnataka, people wear turban in Mysore area. So he asked Veerabhadram, who are you? Are you a means Samudra Choraha, means thief of this ocean? What we say, something like we have some name. Okay, I don't know. Some cinemas and all come in that name. In a Dharpamishrita Swarena, in a pride way, he asked, Veerabhadraha tu alpamabi bhitim. But Veerabhadra, without fearing a little bit, ananubhavan, not experiencing, uchadhvanina, apayah, apagatah, iti uttavan. So Veerabhadra, without fearing for whatever he asked, he simply said, apayah, apagatah. एतत् संकेतवचनं श्रुत्वा आश्चर्यम् अनुभवन् सः उष्णीषधारी, that person who was having that turban, listening to this code word, he wondered, aho, katham etat, how is this? Etat sanketavachanam aham sah dushtaha dushtabuddhi chapi janivah sma kalu. Janivah sma kalhu. Like this code word, myself, aham, means I, and saha dushtaha, dushtabuddhihi, and that bad fellow, bad person, dushtabuddhihi is his name. We do only know how is this bhavane katham yetat vachanam jnatavane iti prishtavan. So he asked how you came to know this code word. Tada Veerabhadraha kopena. Then Veerabhadra in some angry tone, ye murkha, hey you fool, dushtaha dushtabuddhihi iti na, aryaha dushtabuddhivaryaha iti vadatu. Don't tell he is bad dushtabuddhi. You tell aryaha dushtabuddhivaryaha. He is a great dushtabuddhi gentleman, like that. See, this varyaha means like sir, we are adding Shankar sir, Mahesh sir, like that. Or in North India, people say Ji, Mohan Lal ji, Pandit ji, like that. That is that varyaha. Aryaha means he is from a great family, like that. Like that you tell, don't tell he is a bad dushtabuddhi. You tell he is a gentleman dushtabuddhi. अत्र आगमनसमये समुद्रे अल्पः अपघातः जातः. While coming, अत्र आगमनसमये means while coming, समुद्रे अल्पः अपघातः जातः. Some little bit of accident happened in ocean. तदा मम खड्गादयः समुद्रे पतिताः. At that time my sword and other thing, they fallen in the ocean. Anyatha yatavata bhavatah shiraha sharirat prutak bhuya adaha apadishyat. Apadishyat might have fallen. Otherwise, had the sword be with me, your head might have fallen from your body on the ground, having separated. Prutak bhutva means having separated. Like that, this Veerabhadra told. Dushtabuddhivaryaha eva bhavirajaha. That Dushtabuddhivarya, that Dushtabuddhi, he is going to be future king. Ataha tadvishaye laghuvachanasya akathanasya eva bhavataha kshemaya iti uktavan. Kathanam means to say, akathanam not to say. So don't use laghuvachana. Laghuvachana means demeaning words, defaming, demeaning words. You don't use on that Dushtabuddhihi, because he is going to be the future king. Like that, Veerabhadra told. And Veerabhadra knows that Senapati is Kruravarma, that person. And this Dushtabuddhi is assistant to that Senapati. Now, Senapati is given a scene that Dushtabuddhi want to become a king. Dushtabuddhi Raja Bhavishyati iti katham yetate iti ashcharyena prishtavan Kruravarma. And Kruravarma, he wondered, how he shall become king, like that. Oh, Kruravarman, hey Kruravarma, sarvam vistarene shrunotu. See, Varman, this Varman, Sharman, they are all Nakaranta Shabdaha. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Varma. So Krura Varman, this is Pratipadikam, and Krura Varma is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. And Sambhodhana Prathama is also Krura Varman. He Rajan, he Krura Varman, he Sharman, he Mantrin, like that, Nakaranta Shabdaha. Prathama Vibhakti will be the Pratipadikam form. Sarvam Vistarene Shrunotu. Oh, you listen to everything in detail. Hyaha ratro bhavata yat bhojanam kritam tatra dushtabuddhina ghoram visham yojitam asite. Whatever food taken by you yesterday night, in that, strong poison is mixed by this dushtabuddhi. Dwadasha ghantanam anantaram taccha visham parinamam janayishyati. After 12 hours, that poison will show its effect. Ataha alpena eva kalena tat visham bhavantam yamalokam prapayishyati. So within a short time, you shall go to Yamaloka. इति यावत् वीरभद्रः उक्तवान् तावता सः उष्णीषधारी चीत्कृत्य वमनं कुर्वन् मूर्छां प्राप्य अधः अपतत्. So when he was telling this artificial story that you shall die, immediately he got some crying sound and he vomited and fallen on the ground. वीरभद्रः रक्षभटान् आज्ञामात्रेण भाययन् महाराजं बन्धविमुक्तं कृतवान्. क्रूरवर्मा च रज्ज्वा बद्धः. And Veerabhadra Rakshabhatan means that soldiers who were on that guarding duty. Just by look, he made them to fear and released the king. And Kruravarma was tied by rope. Tataha sarve pratiprastitaha. And everybody returned from there. नौकायाम् उपविष्टः राजा वीरभद्रमुखात् प्रवृत्तं समग्रं श्रुत्वा क्रूरवर्माणं प्रदर्शयन् वीरभद्रं पृष्टवान्. So listening to everything whatever happened, he asked Veerabhadra, showing Veerabhadra, he asked the Senapati, Yashaha eva Rajadrohi Kruravarma iti katham jnatam bhavata iti. Kruravarmanam pradarshayat. Showing Kruravarma, Veerabhadram Prishtavan. The king asked Veerabhadra, he only is the cheater of the country, like that traitor, like that. How do you know? How you came to know? Like that, the king asked Veerabhadra. Tada Veerabhadraha uktavan. Then Veerabhadra told, He Maharaja, aham Rajabhavanat palayitaha iti yada nyayate tada aham kanichana rahasyani janiyam eva iti chintayitva kruravarma atra dvipam agacchetyeva iti maya uhitam asit. O king, when I escaped from the palace, then by me some of the secrets might be known. Like that, this Kruravarma, he may come to look at me in the Dvipa. Like that, I guessed. Tavadeva na. Not only that much. Tavat eva na. Tavat eva tavadeva na. Yada maya sanketa vachanam uktam tada yetena uktam yat yatat vachanam dushtabuddhihi ahancha janivaha na anyaha iti. But not only that, when I gave that sanketa word, he told, this word is known only to me and dushtabuddhi, not by others. Tada eva maya nirnitam yat yashaha eva deshadrohi kruravarma iti. Then only I fixed or I understood he is the cheater of the country, Kruravarma. Ataha vishaprayogaha kritaha asti iti mithyavachanam muktavan. So I just lied that he was poisoned. Vishaprayoga bhitya eva yeshaha mucham gataha iti. And out of the fear of that poison, he became unconscious. Raja Veerabhadrasya buddhimattam dhairyam sahasa pravrittim cha Baudha Shlagitavan. So the king appreciated the Veerabhadra's timely, flashing mind and Sahasa Pravritti, adventurous nature, and his intelligence and courage. Everything he appreciated. Anantara dine Rajasabhayam pravrittam samagram nivetya yatasya Veerabhadrasya karanataha eva deshasya Apayah Apagatah. And on the next day in the assembly, explaining everything, because of these Veerabhadras only, Deshasya Apayah Apagatah. The danger of the country passed away. Ataha Yatasmai Veeraya Eva Aham Mama Putrim Dasayami. So for this warrior only, I will give my Dasyami, means I will give my daughter in marriage. Yatam Simhasane Upaveshya Pattabhishekam cha Karishyami iti Bhuktavan. And I will make him to climb the throne and I will coronate him as the king. Sabha Sadaha Harshad Dhanim Kritavantaha. And all the members of the assembly, they happily, Harsha means happy. So they made the congratulatory and happy sounds. Okay. Hope you liked this story. It's not a small story, but there is so much words to know from this story. Well, I will meet you in some other new story. Take care. Bye bye.